Inkfingers, and happy Make It Monday. I'm your host, Laura Buechler from Inkyfingers Papercrafting. I'm so excited to be here with you again to get creative with you because creativity is fun, creativity is good for us, and creativity is for everyone. That's my motto. I just figured it out this year. I'm going to share it as often as I can. So let's get stamping. Let's get started. We know that we need to stick around till the end of the video because we're going to give away one of these two awesome cards that we made last week on Make It Monday from the City Sites kit. So my beautiful assistant Stevie is going to take those off stage right now, and he'll be back later to share with us who's going to win one of those awesome cards. Were you with us last week, either live or on the replay? Did you get to see the City Sites kit? Drop me a comment and let me know. This is the card that we're making today. It's very, very simple, very, very straightforward and beautiful and pretty. And we're going to be using a couple of new products and a couple of products that you might have seen before. So let's get into it. All right, we have got here a thick basic white card base. We've got a piece of Misty Moonlight cardstock, and then we've got another piece of basic white that goes over top. And then we've got two pieces of the Country Lace Designer Series paper. This is really lovely neutrals Designer Series paper. I guess it's not all neutrals. There's some subtles in there too, but it's got a great design. Let's see if I can grab it out of my, it's right nearby me on the desk. It's all tangled up with all my other paper, but here we go. Here is the Country Lace Designer Series paper. Lots of fun. I'm going to say subtle and textural designs. So that's what I've used to make this card. And the other item that I have is the Sweetly Scripted stamp set. So this is online on the online exclusives. So you have to actually go online to see this. You won't find it in the catalog, but you can easily find it at inkyfingers.ca/online, and you'll find all the online exclusives there. What I like about this stamp set is that, well, first of all, it's got a great collection of sentiments that you're going to use for all kinds of different purposes. And I like these little leading lines at either end. And it's got fun, different fonts. And one of the things that I wanted to show you is that these stamps could go either way on your card. So I'm just going to grab one here. This is the happy birthday one. So this is how I'm going to stamp it on the card today. But just for example, if I wanted to make a card with landscape orientation instead of portrait, the same stamp will still work, right? Obviously, it would be a different layout. But yeah, all of those stamps can be used either portrait or landscape orientation. And I'm going to give you one more tip. Oh, I'm going to leave that one out because we're going to use it. I'm going to give you one more tip before we get started, which is that when you open this stamp set and you're going, oh my gosh, how am I going to read? How am I going to figure out which one is which and find the sentiment that I want? Here's what you want to do. You want to flip it over and look at the back, right? Because then you can read the stamps forwards instead of backwards. I do actually have a friend who can read even cursive writing and fancy fonts backwards, but I can't. I'm not that fancy. So I'm going to grab some paper to go underneath where I'm stamping. So I'm going to be stamping on this piece of basic white, and I'm just going to lay down my Designer Series paper. I'm not going to attach it just yet, but I want to lay it down and see where it's going to go so that I know exactly where I want to be stamping. And I'm going to grab my Night of Navy ink pad and ink up the stamp. Tap, 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 tap. And then I'm going to stamp my happy birthday. Oh, isn't that pretty? Now, the reason that I did not attach the paper beforehand is suppose I made a boo-boo while I was stamping, I could just take that paper off, flip it over, and try again. But I didn't make a boo-boo. It looks lovely. And so I'm going to go ahead and attach the paper now. And I was going to say this card is almost done. It's maybe like almost halfway done. There's not much to it, really. I told you it was a simple one. I'm going to grab my adhesive. I have been practicing a lot with only putting adhesive on my corners instead of the whole card. It took a full 3-day weekend of crafting to get me into that habit, but it's going pretty well. And that way, my adhesive will go even farther, right? Getting great value out of the products that I buy. That's what I always want to do. Speaking of getting great value, did you know that all of the stamp and die bundles are on sale this month? All bundles are, they're always 10% off when you buy the stamp and the dies together, but this month they are an extra 10% off. So 20% savings on all stamp and die bundles. And the machines, the Stampin' Up! Cut and Emboss machines, are also 10% off. So that's a great value if you've been looking to get yourself one of those machines. We have the mini machine in both white and boho blue. And then we have the standard machine in white. Okay, card is looking pretty fabulous. We're going to dress it up just a little bit more. And this is a great example of using a product for an unexpected use, perhaps. So you may recognize this. This is the Bee Builder Punch, and it goes with the Be My Valentine stamp set. So this punches out the body of the bee, this punches out the wings, and this punches out the antenna. But what do these also look like? They look like hearts, and that's what we're going to use them for today. So I'm going to need a little piece of Night of Navy cardstock, and I'm going to punch one of those large hearts with Night of Navy. And then I'm going to punch a small heart from Misty Moonlight and another one from Basic White. And yeah, I'm going to end up with lots of little scraps. That's okay. I can get rid of them after. Okay. So my 3 cute little hearts. And now I can arrange these on the card the way I want them. I'm going to start with the big one. Just a little wee bit of adhesive. Pop that down there. And then on these two, I'm going to use little mini dimensionals. How cute is that, right? Love it. All right, we just need some bling and then we're all done. I'm going to get this card done in under 10 minutes, and that's even with the talking I did at the front. So I have the flat adhesive backed pearls. I'm going to get my take your pick tool and just add a couple of pearls. Whoops. There we go. There. There we go. Look at how those pearls shine and pick up different colors from the light. Very pretty. Okay, so that is my very, very simple card with the Sweetly Scripted stamp set. So as you can imagine, you could do this with all kinds of different sentiments, and you could do it with all different colors of paper. It makes a great monochromatic card, as I've done here, but it could make a great card using different colors as well if you had multicolored paper. Yes, so if you would like to win this card, don't forget to share the video. Leave a comment below to let me know that you've shared, and maybe I'll be sending you this card in the mail next week. Speaking of which, we better bring on Stevie. We better clear off some space for Stevie to get in here. All right, Stevie, bring us back those lovely City Sites cards. Oh, they're so great. We had so much fun making them last week, right? Yeah, we sure did. Okay, so Stevie, who is the lucky winner of one of these fabulous City Sites cards? Regina! Yay! Awesome, Regina. My friend from all the way over in Germany, you have won one of these two cards. So please drop me a comment or send me a message and let me know which one you would prefer to have. And maybe I'll even send you, because this kit came with pre-printed sentiments, I'll send you the German sentiment as well, so you can give it to a German-speaking person. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today for Make It Monday. I think that creativity is important for us every day, not just on Mondays. And I hope that you'll take some time to get creative with yourself this week. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember that you can find all the supplies online at my website, inkyfingers.ca, and you'll also find more project tutorials, my events calendar, the current catalog, and the sign up for my email newsletter. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, everybody, and happy stamping. Bye-bye.